Annyeonghaseyo. Hello everyone. Welcome to another video lesson by the Ancient and Medieval Adventures Camps. Today we are going to be learning about the history of the Korean alphabet, Hangul. Today we will learn when Hangul was created, why it was created, how it developed, and we will look at some examples of specific letters and words. Korea is a country on the continent of Asia. Today, Korea is divided into two countries, North Korea and South Korea. For the purposes of today's video, we are going to be learning about words that are used in South Korea. Now let's learn about South Korea's writing system, Hangul. Hangul is a language that was created in the mid-1400s by the king at the time. His name was Sejong. He is now known as King Sejong the Great because he accomplished many great things for the country of Korea. The most important innovation of King Sejong was the creation of the Hangul alphabet. At the time, Korea was heavily influenced by China. People used Chinese characters when writing, but King Sejong thought that it was important that his own people had a new writing system, saying, "Our language is different than the language of China. So many people cannot express themselves clearly. This saddens me, so I have created these new letters. My only wish is for everyone to be able to learn and use them." King Sejong designed these letters to be easy to learn. They were meant to be easy enough that a wise man can acquaint himself with them before the morning is over, and a stupid man can learn them in the space of 10 days. Before Hangul was created by King Sejong, most people in Korea were illiterate. This meant that most commoners could not read or write. Additionally, the common people found the Chinese characters used by wealthy Koreans difficult to use, so usually only privileged male aristocrats had the opportunity to read and write. The invention of Hangul changed writing so that more people could easily learn and use it. Hangul is an alphabet, just like English uses an alphabet. In English, we have 26 letters from A to Z, but with Hangul, there are 14 unique consonants and 10 vowels. When you are writing in Hangul, there are a few special rules. You must put the letters together in a certain order and shape, essentially forming a square. The letters can be written next to each other and stacked on top of each other. In Hangul, many of the letters are based on the shape your mouth makes when saying it. Let's try one out. This letter makes the sound of G or K, and is supposed to resemble the shape your tongue makes while you speak it. In English, words with this letter will sometimes be written with either a G or a K, like 감사합니다 with a G or 감사합니다 with a K. 감사합니다 means thank you in Korean. Try pausing the video and saying it out loud. At the beginning of the video, you heard the word 안녕하세요. That means hello, but it can also mean goodbye. Try saying it out loud. This is a polite or more formal way of greeting someone. If you are saying hello to your friends or someone younger than you, then you might say 안녕. Now we will take a look at Taguk. This red and blue symbol can be found on the Korean flag. The two halves represent balance in the universe. The red half represents positive cosmic energy, and the blue half represents the opposite, negative cosmic energy. There is a traditional variant of this design, though, that includes 3 colors. It has yellow, blue, and red. The yellow section represents humanity, while the red section represents earth, and the blue section represents heaven. It is called Sam Taguk. Why is it called that? Because there are 3 sections, and the Korean word for the number 3 is sam, while Taguk refers to the circular shape of the fan, which resembles the Taguk symbol from the Korean flag. Korea actually has 2 systems of numbers, just like we use Arabic numerals like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but sometimes we use Roman numerals when we want to be fancy. The Korean system of numbers also has 2 variations. There is the traditional Sino-Korean system and the native Korean system. Let's see what the difference is. Let's go through the Sino-Korean system first. Number 1 is il, number 2 is e, 3 is sam, 4 is sa, 5 is o. Pause the video and see if you can count to 5. The native Korean system is different. Number 1 is hana, 2 is du, 3 is set, 4 is net, and 5 is dasayot. Which one do you find easier? Thank you for joining us while we learned about the history of Hangul and how to say some Korean words and numbers. Make sure to check out the craft in your adventure pack. You will get to decorate and put together a Sam Taguk fan for yourself. All the materials can be found in the box. And make sure to check out our other great videos on our WordPress page. Annyeong!